What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the greatest podcast on turf, season 2, episode 2. As you can see, we got a live audience coming for this week's episode, doing some reactions to every pick in the NFL draft.
Live reactions. We got my brother Mikey there, his buddy Drew. Drew's brother Zach's coming up, and then we got my cousin Luke here.
Yo.
Best day of the year. It's draft day. We're going to be watching it, like Ryan said, live reacting to picks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the podcast. We did first round draft grades on there, so be sure to check that out. Y'all ready to do some live reactions?
Yes, Mac Jones, baby. Mac Jones.
No, Mac Jones. No. All right, let's get the Jacksonville Jaguars select.
We knew it.
Saw that coming. I mean, Trevor Lawrence, not much to say about it.
Mac Jones.
Greatest college QB prospect ever.
Bust.
Kind of boring, but, you know.
We saw it coming. Look at him.
It's okay, he knew.
The GOAT.
The Jaguars will continue to suck.
Sunshine.
No. Playoffs this year. Like I said in our first Q&A video, sleeper team to make the playoffs, the Jaguars. The Jets pick is in.
It's gonna be Zach.
It's gotta be Zach Wilson.
Mac Jones.
Okay. Zach Wilson, another one.
This is giving me
Kind of boring pick.
This is
Saw
giving
it
me like
coming.
deja vu from Sam Darnold.
Draft starts now.
Yeah, now the draft starts. The draft. Yeah, draft starts right now.
Oh yeah. We don't know.
Niners are up, hoping it's Mac Jones, just so there's no shot he goes to the Patriots, but I guess we'll see in 7 minutes. No, let's keep it cuss. Unless it's a
We can get
Patriots.
demonetized already before we're monetized.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
God.
Picture from the Super Bowl.
No. I just got the F-bomb on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Why?
Yes.
Trey Lance to the 49ers.
Oh.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones to the Patriots.
No. I like the pick for the Niners though. I mean,
It's a good pick.
fits the scheme. I mean, what's his name? Kyle Shanahan's offense is very like different. Like he does a lot of different stuff for a lot of guys. So Trey Lance, he's dynamic. He's a playmaker. He fits good. So I like the pick, but I wish it was Mac Jones. Now
Too
I'm gonna
bad
be
he's from
stressed.
North Dakota. They don't produce any quarterbacks.
Too bad you're a hater.
Now who's gonna pick for
Trey Lance. Yeah, Carson
Yeah,
Wentz. Trey Lance, I wish you were a Patriot, but good luck. Falcons are up.
This
Here
is a
we
wild
go.
card pick. Nobody knows who they're going.
Kyle Pitts. Keep my mock draft right. Kyle Pitts. There we go, Kyle Pitts. I called it. Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't a quarterback. Should have been a quarterback. Matt Ryan's due about 35 mil.
It looks like the whole shot he had.
Kyle Pitts has some good drip going on right now.
Should have been Justin, so he could have sat here behind Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle Pitts, good pick. I like the pick there. Their offense is crazy. But you gotta think though, Matt Ryan's due almost 40 mil this year. They save 20 mil if they cut him next year.
They don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's not that good, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Justin Fields was a pick there, and they
Justin Fields, it should have been Justin Fields, but I'm glad it wasn't for the Patriots. But I guess we gotta see now. Cincinnati's on the clock. The Bengals are on the clock. This has to be Panay Sewell. There's a lot. Has to be Panay, but I think it's Jamar. It's gotta. Come on, Roger Goodell.
Oh, there is a Bengals fan that's on this team.
There's like everything. Come on.
they're in Ohio.
Yeah. Here we go.
Cincinnati's in
The
fucking Ohio.
Bengals. This is gonna be Chase, but it should be Panay Sewell.
It should be Bengals. It's gonna be Chargers.
Cincinnati Bengals select
Jamar Chase knew it. See, and if Joe Burrow's getting hit, I don't want to hear it because that's him. I get that's your boy from college, but
Good luck
you got him.
throwing
Yeah, he's not got any time to throw to him. Riley Rife, not the answer. Billy Price is sorry. Jonah Williams can't stay healthy.
And you're in a division with the Ravens, the Steelers,
Steelers
and the
and the
Browns.
Browns, who just got Clowney and Miles Garrett.
And you got TJ Watt.
Yeah,
The Ravens always blitz.
Stephon Tuitt. I mean,
Good luck, Joe. You want to see what's there.
I don't know how I feel. I don't like the pick. I think it should have been Panay, but
the player's good to pick.
Like I see why, but like I don't like the pick. Yeah. Dolphins took way too quick. This is Panay, and I'll tell you why after the pick. Panay's full right here.
The Miami Dolphins select Jalen
Or not.
Wow, I was wrong.
Wow.
I kind of saw that coming earlier in the week. I saw someone said Miami likes Waddle. Waddle's the best receiver in the class. Miami got their guy for Tua.
Nobody likes protecting their quarterbacks now. Tua got a bad hit. Joe Burrow got a bad knee. They're gonna test that out.
They're injury prone. So what's the answer? Receiver.
Yeah.
That offense is nasty though. They got Fuller, Waddle, and Devontae Parker. They just need to run it. They're going to get Najee at 18 now.
They need O-line. Later they go O-line. Miles Gaskin was okay. Good service.
Yeah. I like the pick though for Miami there. I think the Patriots are about to trade up now. I hope they do.
Should have been an offensive lineman, but
probably. I thought it was Panesu just because how quick they got the pick in. Just because I thought it was either Chase or Panesu for them. But I guess I was wrong. I actually mocked it. The mock draft I got right here. I took Waddle, so I like the pick. Overall, A+ pick. Lions pick is in. It is not a Patriots.
It's a line.
The Lions pick is in. This could be Panay, Devontae Smith. I don't know who this is going to be. Hopefully it's not a quarterback.
The Detroit Lions select
Panay Sewell. Good pick. So I bet Detroit was very surprised he fell.
They still need a receiver, but they got their tackle for the future. I think it's a good pick.
Yeah, I mean, especially him falling that far when they thought he was going to go at Bengals. They thought he was going to go to 5. I mean, him falling there, they were probably like,
he's probably not happy to be in Detroit, but
I wouldn't really blame him. I wouldn't want to go to Detroit either.
Yeah, Panay though, that's like one of the best plays.
Panay Sewell, excuse me. Good for Detroit though, they got their guy.
Yeah, good pick.
To block for Jared Goff, DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, Arion Johnson, TJ Hopkins, Tyrell Williams. They got their guy. The Panthers pick is in. This had to have been the Patriots to get Justin Fields because the Broncos are going to take him next. The
comes
Slater. No way it's Devontae Smith. It's got to be Slater.
Carolina Panthers selects J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn, whoa!
It makes sense though. Carolina's keeping Carolina.
Nah, that makes sense. Yeah, he is South Carolina native.
I like that.
Not looking good for Dallas.
There's about one more corner.
Oh, good for J.C. Horn earned it though. J.C. Horn was nice.
He's a dog.
He's nice, but yeah, he's good.
I wish he was in Dallas, but
I like the pick. I mean, after they traded for Teddy Bridgewater and pretty much said they're out. I mean, traded for Sam Darnold and said they were out of the QB market. I mean, I said best defensive player available, which I thought was Surtain, but they got their cornerback one, which they desperately needed.
Richard Sherman said he was the best, and Richard Sherman's not a dummy.
So there you go. Love the pick. J.C. Horn of the Panthers. Didn't really see it coming, but good for them.
Yep.
I thought it was Slater. The Broncos are up.
Justin Fields.
No.
Go.
Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah, or like I said, when in doubt, you don't really need anyone on the board. Take Slater. Please, no. Not Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
No, Justin Fields.
Broncos select Pat Surtain Jr.
Whoa!
Whip out the old box.
The corner. What? They don't need him. They got Bryce Callahan, Darby, and Fuller. They just brought back the no-fly zone. They just brought back the no-fly zone. Wow, and Ryan is Mac Jones attended the Cowboys. Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Probably thinking Slater.
Devontae Smith.
Really
Oh,
bad.
no, this is definitely going to be Slater now. This is Slater 100%.
Or we're turning back to these guys.
To the Patriots,
so
so we
can
can get Justin Fields. Come on, it's 10th pick. Let's go. Come
We should
on.
trade back 100%.
I can't believe that was Devontae.
Straight
I
back.
can't believe that was Patrick. I wasn't expecting corner from the Broncos, but that is a good pick. They're bringing back that no-fly zone 100%. Like we said, they got Bryce Callahan, Ronald Darby now, Kyle Fuller, and then they just got past their tan.
Dakota, get ready to score 40 again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Oh.
you can.
Eagles just traded up. The Eagles just traded up. They kept 12. The Eagles kept 12. The Eagles kept 12.
They traded for the
Whoa.
That might not be updated. That might not be updated.
Whoa.
I mean, I think they did this. Patriots coming for 11. Phillies going up to 10 to go get Justin Fields. If you trade up 2 spots and don't take a quarterback, there's no point. But who are you taking?
Well,
are you
because
scared the Giants are taking Slater?
No, I think the Giants were going to take Devontae Smith. I mean, the Giants, I don't know. Yeah, so I think the Eagles were, because that's how the NFC East draft. They draft to screw each other up.
I think it's Fields. I think he becomes.
I don't know. We'll see. Eagles are up. Show me Mac Jones so I can climb Eagles fans. Let's see.
The 10th pick to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh my God.
Mac Jones. Devontae Smith, easily Devontae Smith.
Yes!
Devontae Smith caught it. There you go. Dang.
Boring.
I wanted to climb the Eagles, but
Boring.
the Eagles, they needed a receiver. We all knew
They
that
moved
they
up 2 spots for a guy that weighs
no,
less
but
than me.
potentially, this is who they would have taken if they kept the pick at 6. They only gave up a 3rd-round pick to get back up. So, I mean, I think it's a win for the Eagles. They got a receiver to help Jalen Hurts or Joe Flacco, whatever they're going to do at quarterback.
Good player. I like the pick. This is very boring.
I'm not an Eagles fan.
I wanted
The Eagles are
Justin
going to be
Fields
sorry.
there so bad.
I wanted to see Mac Jones. I think Justin Fields is going to fall to the Patriots. Or who is it? Giants are trading pick to the Patriots. Patriots.
Steelers.
The Bears! Oh, no. Oh my God, no. I almost just said it. No, my God, I'm holding back these F-bombs. Mac Jones. Show me Mac Jones. The Bears are up. They just traded up with the Giants.
Pick 11.
This is going to show me Mac Jones, and I'm going to jump for joy. Come on.
Matt Carlos.
Mac Jones. Show me Mac Jones, and I'll do anything. I'll kiss the floor.
You won't. I'll make you kiss the floor. Have her recorded.
Justin Fields.
Cat Nation.
And just like that, the narrative is complete. Justin Fields looks very unhappy to be a Bear. Mac Jones is a Patriot. I will now be taking my support to the Cleveland Browns, the Washington football team, and Trevor Lawrence.
All right, on a serious note, he's upset. The Bears made a move to get a quarterback. They didn't stick with Andy Dalton. It's good. It's smart.
Not surprising.
Andy Dalton sucks. I like the move. Justin Fields is good. Probably the second best quarterback in my
In the
opinion,
class,
if not the
yes.
first.
Second.
Justin Fields is great. It's a good pick.
I like the
being
Bears
aggressive.
moving up. I mean, Andy Dalton wasn't the answer. We all knew that. But you guys know how we feel about the Bears. But this isn't a Bears bash party. It's a Patriots bash party coming up. I like the pick, though. Good for the Bears. They traded up, got their guy. Mitch Trubisky obviously wasn't it. They obviously had a plan, but they didn't bring back Trubisky. So good for them. Fields falling down. Yeah, I like the pick. Ryan's Cowboys.
Slater.
Gotta be Slater. Micah Parsons. Nice.
Right? Take that all day.
Go ahead.
Then say linebacker.
I don't think we need him. We have 3 linebackers.
Yeah.
Keanu Neal might go back to safety. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, now that y'all are moving back to the 4-3.
In terms of the player, he's a freak. In terms of the pick, I'm not sure we needed him. I would have went Slater, or I would have kept trading back to get more picks. It's defense, so I'm still happy. It's defense. We
Yeah,
need
Dallas
defense
needed
back. It's
defense.
defense.
They didn't get one of the top corners to follow them, unfortunately. So, I mean, defense is a major need. Their offense is okay enough. I thought it was Slater just because Lyle Collins and Tyron Smith can't play more than a week without getting injured. I like the Micah Parsons pick. Like you said, he's an athletic freak of nature.
Just need defense. He's defense.
Dan
so.
Quinn, I mean, he's an okay defensive coordinator. I feel like he's defensive
He
minded.
was there with Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom. So, I mean, well, I look forward to see where they're going to play him. He's versatile. He can come off the edge. We just got to see, I guess.
Defense. Happy.
This pick is in. 100% this is Slater. 100%.
NFL draft.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Rashawn Slater, Northwestern.
Rashawn, Slater,
Called it. They need it. You got to protect Justin Herbert. Slater's a versatile guy who can play guard and tackle. We saw him at Northwestern. I mean, even last year when he shut down Chase Young when they were playing Ohio State. I like Slater. Arguably the best tackle in the class. Fell to him at 13.
Great pick. Probably one of the best picks so far.
Yeah.
Huge position in need. Rashawn Slater, arguably the best tackle. Some people argue it.
Yeah.
Second best tackle either way. Number 14, Justin Herbert, got him some protection. It's beautiful.
And they got Corey Linsley in free agency too, so I mean,
They're being smart.
revamping an offensive line. Unlike the Bengals and the Dolphins, who need offensive line and receiver. Vikings just got to trade up the Jets?
Travis Etienne going early, huh?
No way. Who are they trading up for? They just took Zach Wilson.
Mama Mac.
They
Jones. So the Vikings just traded back. The Vikings got a first, a third, and a fourth, and they traded the fourth for the Jets. And the Jets traded up and drafted Elijah Vera Tucker. Interior offensive lineman. I didn't want to spoil it.
Good pick.
Love the pick. They got an interior offensive lineman. They needed interior. They got Mekhi Becton a tackle last year. So, I mean, that kind of pushed tackle back a little bit. I don't know who the right tackle is. Elijah Vera Tucker, he's probably a starting left guard right away. He's got tackle flexibility if they need him to. He can play all positions on the line. So, I really like the pick for the Jets. They got their guy, Robert Saleh, starting off on the right foot with his coach. And the Patriots pick is already in.
And like that. Anyways, the Jets, they traded up, got a lineman.
They
It's
keep
smart.
call it Mac Jones, Mac Jones. So funny.
Smart.
Oh my goodness. I like
Zach
the pick a
Wilson got
lot.
protection. Good pick.
Yeah.
Patriots on the clock. It's 15.
I gotta stand up for this.
NFL draft. The six-time world
Six-time world champions, New England Patriots select.
Mac Jones.
Let's go.
Look
That's
at
the
that man.
future right there.
Look at
And
that
when we win the
stud.
Super Bowl, I'm gonna remember this forever.
Look at
They're
that
gonna be
stud.
solid.
That's a walk of confidence right there. Strongly worded tweet coming in, by the way. Up for the Patriots. Simple. Keep it simple, short, and sweet.
Mac Jones out of Alabama.
Anyways, I'll talk about the player.
Look, he's already
Mac Jones, you're getting a guy that's sneaky athletic.
He's sorry. He's a bum. He's not good. He'll be on our practice squad in 3 years. Waste of a pick.
He's one of them
Should have just
Alabama
traded
guys.
back at that point. Alabama quarterback. He's sorry.
Nick Saban, Bill
Nick
Belichick.
Nick Saban, Belichick. I don't give
This is a
a.
plan
I
all
don't give a
along. We didn't
hoover
have to waste any
damn.
picks.
This is a bad pick, and I'm not gonna be rocking for Mac Jones. I'm a Browns fan now. Washington football team. Trevor Lawrence. Denver Broncos. Not happy. Not happy at all. After the Patriots just now became a poverty organization, the Cardinals are up.
Cardinals select
Zaven Collins. Whoa!
Wow.
Wow.
I
The
saw
crowd is silent. You don't hear it. Wow.
I saw his ceiling was like around 15.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a report that like he could go this early.
That's. I mean,
stretch,
no.
dude.
That's they don't have much at inside linebacker, do they?
No.
It's a little bit of a stretch,
I
but
think
Zaven
Jordan
Collins, he's. I get it, but you got to think they don't have an edge rusher. They just lost Hassan Reddick. Zaven Collins can rush off the outside. He can play Mike linebacker if they need him to. It's perfect. He's a big.
Vegas will trade out.
They need an outside linebacker. Hassan Reddick was an
How do you
outside
feel
backer.
about
Edge
Vegas trading
rusher.
out of the spot? Vegas trading out of the spot.
I like the pick a lot. Honestly, thinking about it, it fills a big need for the Cardinals.
I don't line, but
Probably would have. I mean, them getting Rodney Hudson though, kind of like I would say push that back in the later rounds.
Darrisaw though.
Yeah,
Darrisaw
that's
there.
true. I mean,
Vegas is gonna go. Joe
I like the pick though for the Cardinals. Zaven Collins is versatile. I'm still kind of in shock for the Patriots pick. I'm still very upset about that, but I said what I.
Yeah, I think it was a good pick. I would have went to the line, but the defense needs help. So
There we go. And they're in a tough division too, so I mean, it's like you might their offense is okay enough to the point where they might have to prioritize defense a little bit.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with this.
I like the pick.
Joe.
The Las Vegas Raiders select
Christian Darrisaw.
Alex Leatherwood.
Oh, Alex Leatherwood, my boy! Mike, you caught it!
What a stud.
I said it.
Whoa, great pick. second best tackle in the class. Called it Alex Leatherwood from Alabama. Second best tackle in the class. I've been saying he's a first round prospect. What a pick by Vegas.
I'm gonna go ahead and rain on this parade. Vegas has been known to pick people way too early. Just ask Cleveland Farrell and
Just like you said, go get your
Abraham
dime,
and
right? Go get your dime.
yeah, not when they're not good.
What?
I mean he's good, but the Raiders like to reach.
That
So,
boosted my confidence from the Patriots pick.
Just don't forget, they still have Mac Jones.
Dylan Phillips.
2021 NFL
Najee Harris.
The Miami Dolphins
Please be a
select
lineman.
Jalen Phillips, okay.
Two bunts straight on the
Good
ball.
I've mocked it before they kept him in Miami. Needed an edge rusher, they got him. I really like the pick for the Dolphins. I mean, best edge rusher in the class, in my opinion. He fits the Dolphins scheme. They need an edge rusher. They just lost Van Noy, and they don't have much on the defensive line, so I like the pick a lot.
I like the player. I think I would have went offensive line here. I think they still need offensive line pretty big. The defense was okay last year. The offensive line was not the greatest. And you have a young quarterback. And
Yeah, that's true.
Darrisaw was. I think I would have went Darrisaw here, but good player.
I like the pick. As long as he can stay healthy. I mean, there are some injury concerns with concussions he has, but if you like him and you want to take the risk on him, go ahead. They're a good football team, so, I mean, take a shot to go be your guy.
Yeah, I like the player. Just would have went on the line.
The Washington football team on the clock, Jeremiah
Offense.
Russo-Cormoa,
Offense.
Jamin
Offense.
Davis, or an
Yeah,
offensive
offense.
lineman.
Offense. Should be offense, because that's the biggest thing.
Jamin Davis.
Ben called that.
Okay, I'm not the biggest
I like
biggest
Jamin
Jamin Davis fan. They don't have much at inside linebacker at all.
I like Jamin
Did you mock
Davis.
that? You did mock that.
I did mock
Nice.
that. I predicted it.
I'm not
As you can see,
as big a fan of Jamin Davis, but the football team needs help at inside linebacker. I think I don't even know if Reuben Foster plays still. They had John Bostic, and I couldn't tell you who their other middle linebackers were. I would have liked this personally to be offensive lineman because they don't have much there, and their defense is already really, really good. I mean, this just adds to their defense, which is already super good. So I like the pick. I think I would have gone offense personally, but I'm not gonna knock them for the pick. They went out and got a position.
yeah, I would have gone offensive line. I like Jamin Davis. I like how he's jumped up through the draft boards. I think that's very important. And, I like the pick. SEC guy. There it is.
No, there's not a receiver worth taking here unless it's Bateman. The Giants are up. Who's it gonna be?
The New York Giants select Kadarius Toney.
You were right. Kadarius Toney.
Wow.
A slot
A
receiver?
second round
Why?
They already have Sterling Shepard. They have John Ross.
Darius Slayton,
Darius
Kenny
Slayton,
Galladay.
Kenny Galladay.
Even the Giants fans are like, oh my god.
And now here's another receiver on this team.
Bro, oh,
I'm glad they're reminded me.
that is such a. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Kadarius Toney, but not to the Giants. They don't need him.
I like the player, not the pick.
Jeremiah Wusu-Promo is still on the board. Christian Darrisaw is still on the board. Like, why Kadarius Toney a slot receiver? He's a gadget guy. Like, yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't like the pick. I don't like this pick at all.
I'm happy.
Definitely affecting the Giants grade. And then Christian Darrisaw fell right into the Colts' lap.
They can get whatever tackle they want.
We'll see. The Colts are up. Darrisaw fell in their lap. This has to be Christian Darrisaw.
It just has to be offensive tackle. Offensive tackle, everyone they like.
Ooh, I like that. I had that in a lot.
Quiddy Pay.
I'm mocking that one.
All they had to do was replace Anthony Costanzo.
I'm mocking that.
And they did not do it.
Okay, they need edge rusher too. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They need an edge rusher bad. Justin Houston's their best edge rusher. I think he's about 100 years old. Quiddy Pay fits the scheme, but I think that had to be Christian Darrisaw. He's there on the board. He fell to him. Christian Darrisaw was arguably a top 15, top 10 pick could have been, and he was there at 21 where you pick and you need a tackle, and you take an edge rusher. Like I said, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They need an edge rusher bad, but you need to replace Anthony Costanzo, especially getting a guy like Carson Wentz, who does not like to be under pressure and who does not do good when he has to scramble.
I like the player. I don't like the pick. I think it had to be offensive tackle, whatever one they like.
Yeah,
I don't care
like
if it's
the player, but
Darrisaw.
just not the pick.
It doesn't matter. It should have been other lineman. That's it.
Yeah, that's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Back, I forgot to change my jersey. Sorry, guys. I changed it. Go Tom Brady, go Bucks. It's been my favorite team of all time. Mac Jones is a bum. He'll be on our practice squad or be cut by the time his rookie contract ends. Yeah, sorry, I know this is a little late. I'm keeping it in the video this late just because I realized that I didn't change my jersey from that poverty of a football team right now. So, Titans are on the clock.
Titans on the board. 22.
Bateman, Moore, or Darrisaw or corner. Caleb Farley, there you go. Good pick. They need corner. They like his upside. They took it. That is a great pick. Christian Fulton is their best corner, and he is a bum. Good for Caleb Farley. Good for Caleb. Yo, why you gotta curse? Good for Caleb Farley. I like the pick a lot.
It's a good pick if he stays healthy, but he don't stay healthy, so that's a problem. Assuming he stays healthy, it's a great pick. He's one of the best corners, if not the best in his class.
Before injuries, Caleb Farley was a lock to be a top 10 pick. He was a lock before the injuries. I see there's concern, but I like the upside a lot. The Titans desperately need corner. Mike Vrabel is a defensive-minded coach. I like the pick a lot.
I like the pick, but
they took a shot at him. I mean,
if he stays healthy,
it's worth a shot.
But he's bad.
I think we'll be fine, and hopefully he stays healthy. The Minnesota Vikings select
Christian Darrisaw.
has to be Christian Darrisaw.
Good
for
pick.
That's who they would have taken at 14, and they added 2 third-round picks. Good for them to trade back. That's who they would have taken if they kept the pick at 14 before they had pick. So I mean, I like the pick. Address a position in need. They lost Riley Rife. They don't have much else at tackle, so it's good value. I'm surprised he fell this far. I don't know how, but I mean, it's a good pick for them. This is definitely who they would have taken earlier. So and they added a couple third-round picks on top. So I mean, I can't complain. I like the pick a lot.
Yeah, the Vikings. I mean, this is arguably the best move in the draft. I mean, you traded back, you acquired a whole bunch of stuff, and you still got your guy. They need an offensive lineman. The bigger story is the Steelers on the clock. We got a couple of anxious Steeler fans behind us, so let's see what happens.
We'll see.
Steelers are up. They're anxious.
It's going to be Najee. Najee. There they go.
Horrible pick. Never draft a running back in the first round.
I don't like the pick, but not for that reason. Who do the Steelers have to block for him? You don't. Why would you draft a running back with no one to block? I get his. He's good for 4 yards a carry, but when you have no one blocking for you, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to running back. It's a big part of the Steelers offense, but when you don't have an offensive line to block, it's like what's the point of drafting a star running back with no one to block?
Doesn't need an O-line.
Never draft a running back in the first round. I've been saying that forever. Just a bad pick. All running backs in the first round are bad pick. I don't care who they are.
What about Saquon?
Bad pick.
He does not like Saquon.
Yeah,
he
bad
doesn't
pick.
hate Saquon. Jags are up with their second pick.
Should be help for Trevor.
Come on, let's see this.
But they are a poverty franchise.
No.
They are a poverty franchise. An offensive line.
Whoa. Yo. Oh, who called it? Who called it? Who did? Ben called it.
Are they out of their mind? They had
James Robinson was top for rookie of the year last year.
and that's why they're a poverty franchise, and they will continue to be one.
That is not a good pick. That's getting like a low grade on the podcast.
Probably.
Wow.
Probably gonna
I
bash them.
see, but when you have James Robinson was
It's not
top
that
for
bad.
rookie of the year last
Is
year.
Travis Etienne more of a receiving back?
He can do both.
I don't know. I don't
You
like
don't
that
draft
pick.
a receiving back in the first round. You don't draft a pure receiver. You draft someone that can do both.
I don't.
So I
Is
guess
that
they
Slater?
want to strengthen their.
They're going to run 2 running
I'm
backs
not a
at
fan
time.
of that pick, but I mean, I don't know. I don't like
It's a
that.
terrible. That's an
Etienne of the Jags.
With the 26th pick for the 2021 NFL Draft
Super Bowl
for the
bound.
Cleveland Browns,
Christian
we
Barmore.
have
Corner.
Gregory Newsom.
Oh, Greg Newsom. Okay,
That's a
good
good
pick.
pick. Good pick.
Good
They need a
pick.
corner.
They need a corner. Denzel Ward's good. Greedy Williams can't stay healthy. They got Greg Newsom to play on the other side of Denzel Ward. Love the pick.
Good pick.
Great pick, yeah. I mean, they have.
Greg Newsom or Greedy got to work out. And
Yes,
yes,
one addresses a major position in need. The Browns were a penalty away from playing in the Super Bowl, so
good pick.
Good
I like
for-
Greg
yeah,
Newsom.
I love the pick a lot.
Great pick. That's a
Ravens pick.
Rashad Bateman.
Receiver, most likely. Could be
Gotta be Rashad Bateman.
Baby's the best.
These next few teams
Could also be
receiver.
tackle.
Baltimore Ravens select Rashad.
There you go. Good pick.
Good
What a
pick.
pick. Why are the fans tight, bro? That's a good pick. They need receiver. Listen, okay. Nah, they had to go receiver. Let me say what. The Saints pick next, they could go receiver. Green Bay is pretty much definitely a lock for receiver, and Buffalo could have gone receiver too. Could have also gone receiver before the Ravens pick at 31, so I like that pick a lot. You go get your receiver one of the future. Rashad, I think he fits good with the Ravens. Star receiver, fourth best receiver in the class. They got their guys, so good for them.
Yeah, I like the pick. They don't have any receivers right now, so
They don't go JK.
they got one here.
That's a receiver one.
And then they pick in a couple picks. There's a lot of edge rushers still
Yeah,
on
they
the
can get
board,
edge rush,
so
interior lineman maybe if they want to grab one before the round ends. Tackle even maybe.
still a pretty good pick.
Yeah, good pick. I like it. Saints are on the board. This is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah right here, 100%.
The New Orleans Saints select Peyton Turner.
Who?
Defensive end, Houston.
Who?
Marcus Davenport.
Peyton Turner, defensive end out of Houston. I swear to God, not even trying to be weird. I've never heard of this guy in my life. I'm not Peyton Turner. Who? This is getting an F because I don't know who he is. Let me see. All right, so after reading his profile, looking at his measurables, he's about ranked 86 on the draft. No work. I mean, I guess he's not as bad as I thought, but I just never heard of him before.
86 is a third round pick.
Yeah, he was ranked on the predictive board. He was ranked 47, but player rank he's 86.
There's way better edge rushers here.
I don't think that they should have used a first round pick on him, but I mean, I don't know.
Horrible.
The Packers, if this isn't a receiver, Aaron Rodgers, I'm sorry, I don't know.
The 2021 NFL Draft.
Terrence Marshall
The
or
Green Bay
Elijah Moore.
Packers select
Come on, kick.
Eric Stokes.
Said it. I said it.
Defensive back, Georgia.
Corner. They needed a corner. At least they needed a corner.
At least they needed a corner, but another first round without getting Aaron Rodgers some help.
Aaron Rodgers is going to
What's
be
new?
49 about tomorrow.
What's new?
3-star.
I don't know how I feel about the pick. I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They did need a corner, but Alan Lazard and Marquez Valdez-Scantling are not the answer. I've been saying it. I said it in the playoffs. I've been saying it since we started the podcast. They're not the answers. I mean, I guess they're kind of banking on getting a receiver in a second.
There's some there. I mean, they can still save it if they do that. If they don't do that, then good luck losing next year.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, he's fast, but I don't know. Let's see.
2021 NFL
Those are
Draft.
pick 30.
I don't even know who this is going to be, honestly.
Gregory Rousseau. Defensive end.
Whoa. I mean, okay.
Makes sense.
You want to take this one?
I mean, he's really raw, and he's starting to fall down a lot, but they brought him back up. Pick 30, it was a position of need. Defense is needed,
I think it'll be good for him to be able to sit and learn from Mario Addison and Jerry Hughes. I mean, they drafted A.J. Epineza in the second round last year, too, which, I mean, them two on the other side, they're both young guys. We're all learning behind the veterans. So, I mean, I like it. I think it could have been a number of guys here, but it addressed a position of need. We were just talking about how the Bills' defense is what's going to be their biggest weakness playing against these explosive AFC offenses. So I like the pick for them. He's a little raw, but I think if the Bills can develop him, I think it'll be a great pick.
Yeah, I like the pick. Just have him as a rotational guy for this first year, and eventually he'll develop and either edge rusher.
Yeah. Azeez Ojulari, Carlos Basham, maybe a safety.
Jason Owe.
No.
Good pick. They
Not
need
a
an edge.
fan.
They need an edge,
but I'm not a fan.
I
I
said
think
it.
he's overrated.
They need edge.
He had a good combine. He was fast, but I mean, I
Didn't have a sack last year, but
would like Ojulari better. I like what's his name, Carlos Basham better. Good for
Harbaugh's
him. man.
usually pretty smart and defensive
The
guys,
Buccaneers
so
pick is in already.
Harbaugh's usually smart with this, so it's
Yeah,
probably a
Harbaugh
good
knows what he's doing. I mean, he fits the scheme though. He's a fast edge rusher guy. He can line. He can stand up. He can get down to the stance if he needs to.
pick. Yep.
So I mean, it's a good pick, but I'm just not a fan of Jason Owe. All right, so here we go. Final pick. Who the Bucks? This has to be Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah if he fell. I can't believe he fell this far.
Champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Joe Tryon.
Edge rusher.
Okay, they have ties with getting Washington defensive players. I can't believe Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah fell out of the
Seems
first
like he's
round.
going to Jacksonville next pick. Probably.
Most likely, yeah.
Probably.
Absolutely. Joe Chan, I don't know much about him.
They're on the
Round 2 tomorrow. I was like, dang, we're gonna be here a while. Yeah. But no, I mean, I know the Bucks have some ties to Washington defensive players. Vita Vea, just right off the top of my head. I mean, from what they're showing, he looks pretty good. I don't know much about him, so I can't say much. But.
Yeah, I mean, he can sit behind Sue for a year. Them guys are getting old on the defensive line, JPP Sue, so
rotational pass rushers.
Yeah. So he can develop on them guys and eventually be their edge rusher. I think it's probably a good pick.
I mean,
he was moving up there in terms of edge rushers.
I mean, Todd Bowles definitely had a say in who they drafted, and he's probably one of the best defensive coordinators in the league. So, I mean, I'll trust him, trust what he's doing. Cool.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap up live reactions to the draft. But there is a couple notable guys that are still out there. For example, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Look forward to him getting drafted next round.
Early second round tomorrow. I mean, well, don't forget, check out the podcast. We did first round grades, talked about all the guys, all the teams that they picked, who fell out of the first round, talked about some notable picks you liked, didn't like. Be sure to check that out. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And I mean, we got more episodes coming out Monday also, so be ready for that. And thank you guys for coming, hanging out, watching. And we'll see you guys back on Monday, all right?
See you tomorrow.
Well, yeah. Peace.
See you.